What's up there, YouTube? MD back with another video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Battlefield 5. This crazy trailer that they came out with for Battlefield 5. And the reason why I went ahead and pre-ordered the game, even though, you know, if you watch every review's half, it's about 50-50. 50-50 can stand this. And I think what the problem was, is they see this girl with her prosthetic arm. And first off, there's a girl in it. You know, the female is the main character. They start off with the female. She's in it for most of the game, most of the trailer. She's right there on the cover for the thing. One of the cover pictures is a woman holding a gun. So, here's the problem. I don't care. You can call it social justice warriors. Like, oh, it's SJW. Look, they had to bend over. It's a game about shooting people. Let's be honest. It's a game. The woman is brutally attacking another person, right? So most social justice warriors are liberal. They're left leaning. They think that everybody should be equal, like this whole equality thing, right? They're liberal, and you're talking about social justice warriors in a game about shooting people. These are the same people that hate guns, want to take the guns away from everybody, right? Isn't that what we're saying? They're the ones that want to take the guns away, and they think that the video games are violent and stuff like that, and it shouldn't be so violent. And then but it's in a game. You know, what are they? Only social justice warriors when it comes to? They're only liberal when it comes to putting a woman in the game. Look, I have a granddaughter that loves to play Battlefield 4. She didn't really care for Battlefield 1, but she loves to play Battlefield 4. She started playing Battlefield 3 when it, back when I was playing. I let her play it, and she tried it out. She loved it. So she wanted Battlefield 4 for Christmas when it came out. She was like 12 or 11 or something, but she really loved the game. She loves the game. But she's always asked me, "Hey, can I play as a girl? Why can't I play as a girl?" And then in Battlefield 1, some of the characters would be girls, but you couldn't pick, like, to be a girl or customize it. And she was like, why can't I customize it? Why can't I have a pink gun? You know, and you guys make fun. She's 14 years old. She loves to play the game. She plays Battlefield 4 all the time. But this, when I saw this trailer, the first thing I thought of was my granddaughter. So I sent her a link and said, "Hey, you get your wish. You get to play as a girl." And she was like, "Wow, oh my God, I can't wait. This is awesome." She's so excited to play this game because she can play as a girl. So I don't know what the big deal is, why it would... There were women in World War II that actually did fight. I looked it up. I actually went and looked it up. I was like, let's see, what these people are complaining about, the paint on their faces. Now, granted, it wasn't a lot. It didn't happen a lot, but there are instances where fighter pilots and stuff put paint on their faces. They painted their face. There was a lot of times where soldiers put dark paint on their faces for the sun and different things, like football players. So it's not unheard of that they put paint on their faces. Then I looked at, like, women. There was a lot of Russian soldiers that were women. There was a lot of women soldiers. I saw pictures from World War II of women holding guns. Front lines women. So there are women. I mean, I don't understand why you're crying because there's a woman. Okay, you don't want to be a woman? Don't play as a woman. It's really not a big deal. You don't want to have an abortion? Don't have an abortion. You know? You don't want to smoke? You don't like smoking? Don't smoke. It's not really complicated. You don't want to play as you don't want a woman play as a woman? Then don't do it. Let somebody else play as a woman. You don't have to. And you don't have to sit here and get all mad about this game as if it means anything. It's a game about shooting imaginary people in an imaginary war. Here's the problem that DICE had. I wanted to go back to Battlefield 3 style, Battlefield 4 style. That's what I wanted to see. I was hoping for either a Vietnam or something with the alternate realities where it's not, where they could do multiple different things and you did different, like if they did like what would be cool for me, I thought would be, is if they did like a future game, but somebody invented like a time machine. You'd go back in time and play in World War One, World War Two, Vietnam, the Cold War, just different. You could actually transport and play as these different things, different factions, different things. Or you could. I wasn't really wanting a World War II game. So there was a lot of people. It was pretty divided this time. A lot of people wanted a World War II game. A lot of people wanted a modern shooter. A lot of people wanted Vietnam. That's why they put the V up there. They wanted to kind of hint around, wanted people to draw different conclusions to stuff. So in order to please a lot of people, the game has to please a lot of people. What they did was it's still a game. It has to be entertaining. You make this thing ultra realistic, I won't like it. I don't like Arma. I don't like ultra realistic. Actually, the things they added in here, I'm worried that I won't like, that I have to manually do health, that I have to manually pick up ammo. I don't like those things. I like to be able to just walk over, have the ammo and the health pick up. I like my gun to auto reload. I never hit the reload button unless I'm about to go through a door and I want to make sure that I check my ammo and check to see if it's reloaded. So it's one of these things you got to look at from my perspective. I'm a guy that started playing Quake and Doom and games like that back in the day. I quit for a number of years, came back, saw how awesome the graphics were on the new games, started playing Battlefield. Actually, I started playing like Medal of Honor, the not Warfighter, but the one before it, the Medal of Honor that everybody thought was crap, but I thought it was pretty good. The one where they were in Afghanistan and stuff. I played the Medal of Honor. That was one of the games that one of the first ones I bought when I started coming back to gaming. Call of Duty and stuff like that, but Modern Warfare. And then Call of Duty was okay. I didn't really care for it. But once I found Battlefield 3 or whatever, I forget which one it was. It might have been Bad Company. It was on the PC, either way. Whenever I found that, I couldn't believe the destruction and the different things, and I thought, this is incredible. This is an incredible game. So I played the ever-living heck out of it. So that's where I'm coming from. Somebody that jumped right into that. I didn't play the earlier Battlefields. I might have played them a little bit, but I wasn't into them that much, and I played Quake and stuff like that, and Quake 3, and I was more into arena-style shooters. I didn't like Call of Duty because I thought it was just like an arena-style shooter, but with a different skin on it. If I want something, I want it to be in between super realistic and fun. So I don't want a ultra realistic game, and I don't want one that's cartoony. I don't really care for the cartoony games. I don't like Fortnite. I don't like Overwatch. I never have. I don't like them. I don't like the goofy cartoony. I like cartoony if it's a cartoony game, like Mario or Zelda or something like that. Those are fine, cartoony games, but if it's a shooting game, I don't really care for it. I want it to look, fair. I don't feel invested. I don't feel like it's real, like it's actually happening, which is how I feel when I play a Battlefield game or something like that. The graphics and stuff, the surroundings look real enough to where it feels like it's an actual game. So that's a big deal for me to have it like that. So when people said, oh, this is Fortnite, Battle Night, they're calling it, stuff like that, I'm like, this looks nothing like Fortnite. It's a little bit more cartoony than, say, than Battlefield 1. But look, people complained about Battlefield 1, a lot of things. They didn't like the shooting mechanic. They didn't like a lot of stuff about Battlefield 1. I honestly love Battlefield 1. I keep playing it. I loved Battlefield 4. I like every version. So here's the thing. Here's my thought is, they're my favorite games by far. I look at how much money, is it worth it? Do I play it? Okay, here I spent $30 on PUBG. I played it maybe 10 times, and I don't even like it. I don't really care for it. That was wasted money to me. And it might be a fantastic game, but I don't care for it. So to me, it's wasted money. Now, picture that. I paid $30 for PUBG, and I played it maybe 10 times, and I don't really care for it. As opposed to paying $60 for Battlefield 1 and playing freaking 400 hours of it. 500, just playing it all the time. I love it. Like a year and a half, 2 years later, I still love the game. So to me, that was a way better investment, $60. Even with premium pass or whatever, if I paid for premium, it's still a better investment because of all the extra stuff that I got to play and all the stuff I enjoyed. So if I'm playing it for that long, Battlefield 3 I got my money out of, Battlefield 4 I got my money out of, and I had premium on both of those. Battlefield 1 I got my money out of, and I had premium on it. So if they're going to have this game for $60 without, or 50 something dollars without premium, there's no premium pass, but you're getting everything just like premium. To me, it's a win-win. I have absolutely no reason not to frickin' pre-order this game. There's absolutely no reason for me not to pre-order it. I enjoy the game. When you pre-order this game, you get early access to the alpha or whatever, the beta. So you get to try it out. So if you get it and you don't like the beta, you start playing it and you're like, oh, I don't really care for this. This isn't all that great. This is a lot harder. Or I don't really like how the graphics are, or whatever. I don't like how they made it goofy. I don't know why who gives a flip if the lady has a prosthetic limb? It's not supposed to be 100% real. It's supposed to be simulate, like parts kind of real, like different things, like being able to crawl on your back and stuff. That's more realistic than not being able to do it, right? But her having a prosthetic limb, as if nobody had prosthetic limbs. Yeah, it's ridiculous. She's shooting a sniper. Maybe they shouldn't have used that scene for the thing, because they overdid it, and the way she swings that gun around with the thing, like it just swings right around, kind of silly. To me, I pre-order it, so I get to play the beta early and see if I like it. If I don't like it, I can cancel the pre-order and be like, no, don't want this. But I guarantee you, even if there's things I didn't like about it, if I get the game, I will start playing it, and I'll get used to having to get the ammo or get the different stuff, and I'll enjoy it. I'm telling you, I'll enjoy it. I haven't had a Battlefield game in the past 15 years or so that I didn't like. Or 5, 10 years, 5 years, 8 years, whatever. I haven't found one that I didn't like. I liked Battlefield 3, I liked Battlefield 4, I liked Battlefield 1. I liked the Battlefield games, I liked the Battlefield series a lot more than Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty I would not pay for. They just took, talk about a slap in the face, they just took the Black Ops 3, whatever it was, reskinned it a little bit, added some stuff, and added Battle Royale to it. And call it Black Ops 4. That's a friggin' slap. I mean, I can't believe that hasn't gotten more dislikes. This game here, they made it where anybody can revive you. Anybody on your team can revive you, right? And you can revive anybody. Medics revive faster, though. If you're on the team and you're not a medic, you revive slower. That's a huge thing. Anybody can revive. So it's trying to keep the teams closer together. You'll hang around your team members because they can revive you. That's what in this little thing they messed up they screwed up this trailer by throwing it together like this real fast and have this action going so fast. Maybe they're trying to get to the Call of Duty people, because I've watched a lot of these things, and the guys that play Call of Duty, the guys that play the fast action games, love this trailer. They think it's fantastic. The ones that like Battlefield games that know it doesn't happen real fast like this constantly, they don't like the trailer. They're like, oh, it looks like Call of Duty. I think they're trying to they know that those people that think, oh, it looks like Call of Duty, like me, that would complain about the speed of it, know that when they release the multiplayer trailer, when they show actual multiplayer footage, most of the Battlefield people will be like, oh, this is awesome, this is kick-ass, look at this is awesome. They're going to like the new things that they added, like being able to crawl on your back and on your side and shoot on your back. Being able to pick up, somebody throws a grenade at you, you can pick it up and throw it back. You can catch it midair and throw it back. You can shoot it out of the sky. You see it flying across the sky, you can shoot at it and blow it up. I mean, there's the way the destruction works is so much better. You can build things. You can build sand things. You can grab the stationary rock and stuff and put them on the back of a tank and drive off with them and move them and have people shoot them while you're driving around with them. I mean, it's just there's so much that they added to this as far as gameplay mechanics. It's unbelievable. See, this is a completely different game. That's why when they said nothing is the same or whatever their thing, they're saying this is not the same as any other Battlefield. Not just because it has these, added little features of graphics and stuff like that, but because it's completely the mechanics in the game are different. Like, you have to intentionally try to climb up walls and stuff. You'll see. They were talking about it. There was a bunch of different things that were talking about. There was so many things that changed that it was unbelievable. And I saw people over here complaining, oh, look at this. They added women. Yeah, you changed it a bunch. You just... What are you talking about? Who gives a frig if there's women? So what? I can't believe that's the biggest... That's your complaint, is that they show a woman? That they're social justice warriors? God, talk about a bunch of snowflakes. Oh, there's women in it. God, snowflake. That's a snowflake. Oh, they put women in there shooting with a prosthetic. It's a game. It's a game. Stop being a snowflake. Play the game. It looks like fun. The guy, you get to jump through the windows without breaking them first. What a pain in the... I always thought that was the dumbest thing. I thought... It's glass. Why do I have to break it first and then I can go through it? And it sometimes it won't let me jump up through it. I have to try it multiple times. You know, it looks like they fixed a lot in the game. But it's just me. I just don't get it. I pre-ordered this thing. I saw it. I saw the bad reviews. I saw the stuff, and I thought, you people are being picky. You're being overly picky about a trailer that you didn't like because you wanted your game. You wanted World War II. You wanted modern shooter. Look, it looks to me like they kind of made it both, right? They took a World War II setting, made it a little bit more modern. It looks more modern, right? They have the customizations. Now, here's the other thing. Why do they have customizations? Why can you paint your face? Why can you be a woman? Why can you have a jacket with a thing on the back? Why does she have a prosthetic limb? Because they have to find a way to fund the free DLC. Okay? They said all the DLC is going to be free, right? You don't do stuff for free. This is just like the people that think you can get free college and free education and free healthcare. There's nothing free. You have to find a way to pay the people that have worked on it, right? You have to find a way. Either you tax people, or in the case of a game, you sell stuff, cosmetic items. What are they going to sell? The same World War II stuff that people actually wore? Nobody's going to buy that. They're going to expect that in the game. What they're going to sell is the customization, a prosthetic limb. You know, you can customize your character, the jacket, your face paint, the different things. You can make the character uniquely you. There's only so much to do with a standard World War II. Look at, go to your browser right now. Go to your browser on your phone or wherever you're watching this video. Open up Chrome or open up your browser and type in World War II pictures. And look at the pictures of the soldiers. They all look the same. They all look similar. So, yeah, they can't have them all look similar here. Otherwise, it'd be a boring game. It's still a game, right? So they can't make them all look similar. So what they have to do is they have to make them where you can customize them. And that's where they're going to sell the stuff. They're selling the customization stuff to pay for the free DLC that you're getting. Stop complaining, you bunch of crybaby snowflakes. It's not a big deal. You get to have everything you want. You get to have the game. You get to have all the free DLC. There's no premium pass. Everybody's together. You don't have to worry about it. But you don't like a prosthetic limb? Don't buy one and put it on your character. There, problem solved. Don't like smoking? Don't smoke. Don't like gay marriage? Don't get gay married. It's so simple. Why does everybody have to cry and whine? And the funniest thing, these same people that are crying, social justice warriors are having a thing. These are the same people that are the freaking snowflake crybabies that cry about every little thing about this game. You're the you call other people snowflake? You're the snowflake. I got news for you. You guys are the snowflakes. You're the ones complaining about that being a woman in the game with a prosthetic limb. Oh, look at her holding the bat. It's stupid. It's a game. You're the snowflake. I got news for you. You call everybody else snowflakes, these social justice warriors, these females in the game. You're the snowflake. I hate to break it to you, but turn around, look in the mirror. You're the one crying about a freaking video game. There it is. Laid it out. You're the one sitting there whining and crying like a little bitch about how this game is too fast-paced and looks like Call of Duty, and that she's got a prosthetic arm, and and there's a black ass social justice warriors. You're the ones. You're the social justice. You're the opposite is the same thing as the one. You're the one crying fake news at every single news story that you don't like. Oh, they were mean. Fake news. You snowflakes. You're the snowflake. Anyway, so I pre-ordered the game because I know god dang well this thing's going to be kick-ass. That's it. I know it will be because all the other ones were kick-ass. I loved all the other Battlefields the past 3 or 4. It's a winning. I know it's going to be awesome. So I don't even have to. I don't have to sit here and justify. I know it's going to be awesome. I want to play the open beta. I want to play the beta version and try it myself. Can't wait. My only issue is I don't have time to play these games as much as I wish I could because I got so much editing and other stuff to do. I don't have time to play the games all the time. But this thing releases in October. It's right before the holidays. I know that it starts getting cold. I spend more time inside. Boom. Perfect thing for gaming. Thing's going to be awesome. I can't wait to play this game. I don't care. Oh, you slide sideways. It's so stupid. That gun's so heavy. Oh, really? In all of them, they have the guys jumping and running around, hopping up on ledges. And you can get blown up and on fire. And the guy runs up with a needle and you're back to full health. Right? That's in Battlefield 1. You can be smoky crispy and the guy can revive you. You can be laying there for 10 minutes completely freaking smoky and the guy can come over. Well, not 10 minutes, but it feels like it. Guy can revive you. And now you're crying that this is unrealistic? Come on. I want it to be unrealistic. If it was super realistic like Arma or something like that, a game like that, I wouldn't want to play it. I don't like playing the ones that are super ultra realistic. You know, I don't like PUBG because I have to manually reload. The heck with that crap. I don't want to manually reload. I want it to auto reload. I don't want to have to click. Oh, god dang it. I forgot to click to reload the gun. Drives me crazy. I reload in this game. I reload in Battlefield 1 when I see, like, my keyboard flashes the R button. I actually don't look at the HUD that much. I'm looking around. So I'm not looking at the HUD to see how low my ammo is. I don't hardly ever do that. I never do it, really. I won't know until I'm out of ammo. That's one of the things I don't do. I'm not looking at the HUD all this time that much. But my keyboard is, I've got the Logitech G910, and it has settings for Battlefield, and the R will start flashing blue when it's time for me to reload. So if I'm like in a firefight, I'll be like, oh, let me go ahead and reload. I can actually see the blue flashing on the keyboard more than I can the other stuff. Anyway, I'm getting into other things. Anyway. Pre-order the game, don't pre-order the game, I don't care. But just don't sit here and cry and act like a snowflake about there being women in the game, or they've got a prosthetic arm, or it's too fast-paced, or blah, blah, blah. Stop your freaking crying. The game's going to smoke the heck out of Call of Duty. It's going to smoke the heck out of all the other games. I don't care about PUBG and Fortnite. This looks nothing like Fortnite or Overwatch or PUBG even. It's way better than those games. I don't understand how anybody can even compare the two. That's like comparing this to Zelda. Oh, this looks like Zelda. No, it doesn't. Hey, look, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. You know? Hey, do you think it's like Fortnite? Do you think I'm the snowflake because I don't mind it being a woman? I don't know. Anyway, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. You guys watched the trailer, right? You guys saw it over and over in the background of this video. Anyway, I'm out, folks. See ya.